S&M Clan.
It's
a boy Shark Ace. I'm a bag of a brand spanking new video. Into the gist though, but before we do, please subscribe
and tap on the like button. S&M Clan, please do not forget to tap on the like button. Thank you so much.
All right, shout out to each and every one of you. Now get in.
Let's talk BBNaija. Let's talk BB Titans. Let's talk BBNaija. Let's talk BB Titans. Shaka my ring, don't come with the latest. Shaka my ring, don't come with the gist. BBNaija, BBNaija. Let's talk BBNaija.
Like, share, and subscribe. Yebo!
All right, so S&M Clan, crazy stuff. Now wow. Well, KOLA and ISABELLA, yeah, they found themselves in trying to answer a certain question.
In a dilemma.
Yeah. Wahala.
Yeah.
Right. And I mean, this was about, KOYIN and DEDE, right? Well, S&M Clan, yeah, this created one or two things, right? But hear this for yourself, okay?
What's one thing about your friendship with KOYIN that viewers misunderstood?
Pass. Describe dating in 3 words.
Pass. What's one public assumption?
Yep. The first one is about KOYIN, about, what made people feel that it was really maybe misunderstood or whatever. What is one thing about your friendship with KOYIN that viewers misunderstood? Of course, KOLA had to ask ISABELLA that question. This kind of, exchange
of question.
Good.
Like where you just ask each other questions they provided.
Exactly. Very good, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for KOLA to ask ISABELLA was, what is one thing or what is a thing about your friendship with KOYIN that viewers misunderstood? ISABELLA said, pass. ISABELLA asked KOLA, describe it in 3 words. KOLA said, pass. But of them passed on it to the stand, right? They do not want to answer.
Like, seriously,
right?
what do you want me to say?
What do you want me to say?
What are you expecting me to vomit?
Right? And because of that, for KOLA's case, people were calling him pained. For ISABELLA as well, they were calling her pained. That they are so pained about, things that concern DEDE or KOYIN or whatever. Well, for me, S&M Plan is very simple. For me, I told you guys before that, I'm like, okay, for me, I'm like, see KOLA, you understand, right? KOLA normally they talk pass. I see KOLA they talk pass. I say, now wow, me, I never seen this one before. I said, okay.
But he has been that way since he came out.
You don't get what I'm saying? I said, KOLA post-show is not the KOLA during the show.
True.
I said it times with that number, right? KOLA post-show is the KOLA I wanted in the show. Hope you understand. I said this before, right? Mary said it's very impossible to find KOLA post-show during the show. Because at the end of the day, 2 things are playing a major role. You're playing a game, you want the benefits, right? But at the end of the day now, like I said, both of them benefited.
Which he hustled for.
Exactly. DEDE benefited, KOLA benefited. It's that simple.
True.
Nobody's going to thrive alone. You cannot say because of DEDE, this one go here. You cannot say because of KOLA, this one. So then we're intertwined. Whether I like it or not. You understand, right? Now, mine is that, KOLA, they talk pass or has not fit talk pass.
No.
So 2 things involved.
Like his life depended on
extreme coaching, 1. Extreme warning, 2. That is all done basically because of what he must have seen. Now, what you saw, KOLA, can never be compared to what DEDE saw from you, whether you like it or not. But at the end of the day now, it's quite subjective because of how you feel. You understand, right? Your feelings cannot be fast-forwarded. How you feel about something from what you saw, whatever. I'm not fine on you. That is what you saw, right? My own opinion, pass or whatever.
Whatever he thinks he saw, to be honest, what did you see? What?
That's what
did you see
right?
that she didn't do in your face?
But at the end of the day now, why I applaud you with all this is because of how the turnaround will be for you if you even choose to mention this babe's name.
Oh, the street would have used you
right?
to wash plates.
Good. So at the end of the day, it's better. Pick the lesser evil.
Yeah.
This is far better.
Yeah.
It better may call this babe name every day of your life better than you actually mentioning a name.
True.
You understand, right? But, describe Dede in 3 words. I believe then Kola will be able to describe Dede in more than
50
words.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we say lots and lots of things, right? But this is quite different. The switch for me was crazy. But at the end of the day,
it wasn't crazy to me. I expected it.
Like I said, this is not a switch because of how he must have come out to say game about now. This is a switch out of extreme coaching. But like I said, it's doing you better than you actually talking about her. You understand, right? I love how you are not mentioning at least even a word. Pass on it. Because at the end of the day, now then go still use you take wash plate as marine talk. You understand, right? So keep your peace. Good like that, right? Now they're saying that he's paying or whatever. We'll get to that. Now for Isabella now. About the whole Koyin stuff or whatever, this and that. Well, for Isabella's case was as a result of even how I was super confused about who to go for between Kayikumi and Koyin. You understand, right? So at the end of the day, now,
really.
Not really what?
Let me tell you.
Not really what?
After she said that on stage, right? Koyin didn't see that. So he came out and he saw that. I feel like the interview they had after the stage one, where she said they are going to see how it goes, which means she's open to having a relationship with Koyin after what she did on stage. Then Koyin has said, no. He doesn't want to have anything to do with Isabella, no ship, nothing. That was when she started saying, pass. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to do it. Right after she was confused on stage, she still agreed that she wanted something to do with Koyin, only for her to watch Koyin's interview and saw that Koyin said no. She changed her mind. That's what happened.
SM Clan, for me, there's nothing like you trying to be confused. If you know what you want, if you know what you want, right, you go get it. You understand, right? You asked a certain question about whether you want to pursue things or whatever. If Kayikumi were to come, you were confused. It just shows that you want to dabble. It shows you want to gamble. It's that simple. You understand, right? So if you cannot really answer a simple question between Koyin and Kayikumi, you're ready to gamble. You're ready to dabble between the two. It's
so she now chose later.
So I don't care about...
And turned around to see that Koyin didn't choose.
Exactly. I don't care about the latter. You understand, right? So ask yourself, Koyin's countenance or reaction during that interview, what made you think that it didn't come from how he must have seen what happened on stage or how it played out?
Of course.
Understand, right?
Yeah.
So if she says pass, well, she don't pass on me, that's right. But just that, some people don't want to listen to that. Like I said, this person said, pain, is that you? Answer, both of them are pained. I swear both of them are pained, rather, right? This person, of course, said, Bella pass, Kola pass, laughing. This person said, pass for pass. Another person, of course, put out a bucket. So, of course, you already know what the bucket is for, right? Tears, right? Another person said, relentless chasers, right? This person said, pass FC. Another person said, painment. Another person said, see pain for their eyes, blood of Jesus. Well, like I said, always about pain, right? And I'm like, well, I don't know, Sam Clan. Let us know what you feel about this. They passed on it, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want to pass on something that is not really, how do I put it? You won't want to make a statement on something when you know the outcome. Because you know how senseless most people are, for example. So is it not better when you skip, unless you just want chase clouds? You understand, right? You don't really care, right? Is it not better when you just say, what will this song do for me? Is it not better?
Because what's the essence? Nothing is going to happen.
Ask yourself now, okay, if Kola described it in 3 words, is he not going to suffer more
than
how he said pass?
And what am I going to benefit if I answer this question? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Would I help Kola in any way?
No.
Would I help Kola's life in any way? Is that going to assist Isabella and make her, would that groom her more in any way? Sometimes or most times, think about the things, you understand, right? Things that are just worthless to you, just let it slide, right? But at the end of the day, now, like I said, if we were to really come down to what you people put on the table, what you guys saw from Dede's lens, Kola's lens, it cannot be compared, my brother.
No. I'm saying, what did you see? KOLA nothing. I
mean, put it on the table. What DEDE must have done, Sha? At least the other thing mostly was, like I said,
KOLA should
stuff,
go
right?
and take several seats because
right, but
whatever epiphany you had, or whatever realization you had when you came out, was what you know. Coaching or not, was what you know. But like DEDE coming out to see several things you said, understandable. But you coming out, which clip did they show you? What did they show you? Please.
The other thing that is highlighted is the fact that, you were totally disrespected. You were totally taken for granted. You understand, right? Which you knew. But because, you are more of the camera ambassador, you had to put yourself in check.
Come on now.
Like I said, that is why I couldn't really pin you on a lover boy kind of person.
Exactly.
You understand, right? I don't know whether you're acting. She understand, right? With Ozo and Saga, those people were never about the camera. They gave in their all, right? But with you were very scripted.
That is a strategy now.
You understand, right? Yeah. Both of you were very scripted.
You see that whole lover boy, lover girl thing?
You understand, right?
Not lover girl, lover boy thing. It's now a strategy. Anybody can now.
You understand, right? So that is what you people wanted, right? The other thing that is just highlighted from your own point of view, for whatever your coach or whatever, is the fact that yes, you were clearly disrespected, but you gave DEDE respect. It wasn't mutual. Respect wasn't mutual between you two.
No.
You understand, right? That's a little thing. Although that again was a whole, Benny from outside, right? But
KOLA
to you,
also,
man.
at a point,
I mean,
KOLA also disrespected DEDE.
Disrespect. What was the disrespect?
Disrespect doesn't have to be,
I know where you're headed.
Okay.
But highlight me again. Give me details of the disrespect.
Whatever video you saw, or whatever video DEDE saw that made her feel some type of way, that's disrespect.
Okay?
Yeah.
So highlight something for me. How is it disrespect when someone wants to make someone to be seen in a certain way? During the day, DEDE wants KOLA to be seen like a certain kind of person. But during the night, DEDE acts in the kind of way that she is meant to act, but act differently during the daytime. So where's the disrespect?
I'm not talking about
if
that
we didn't know certain things that happened. Are you not all going to feel like, DEDE actually held herself from day 1 to day 71 or day 72?
I'm not even talking about that.
So what I'm talking about.
I'm talking about the part where, for example, right, you guys had a conversation. Say how you feel. If you feel like calling her out, calling her stupid, like the way Doris called you out to your face, and you were like, don't call me that name. Because if that is how you feel, why didn't you express it? You go behind her back, you say all sort of things, you try to use her and do all that. But which means for you to plan to do that, she's disrespecting you, right? At least you go to her face, but you go behind her back and say all sort of things. That's disrespect to me because it's not like she's going behind your back, making you look like a bad person. No. She did it in your face and you felt it, you knew, but you go behind her back, say all sort of things to me. That's also disrespect because she did it in your face. So you're disrespectful.
Good. Yeah. I hear you. In other words, in full and detail, you cannot really keep your confidence with someone like KOLA, in my own opinion. Maybe in a way that whatever that is being leveraged on, your confidence will always be out in the open. You cannot really keep one or two things with the guy. In other words, on the full, he can't really be trustworthy. Right?
Another thing, there's a difference between you expressing yourself to your friends. There's a difference because obviously people talk.
There's expression as ratting out.
Exactly. There's a difference between like, I didn't like what this person did to me. And at the end of the day, you tell them.
There's difference between you being expressive and you being a snitch.
Yeah.
You being not trustworthy. Then right. At the end of the day, it's just what it is, right? Like I said, for the Isabella stuff, I mean, she just dabbles, right? I mean, if one person just said, "Oh, I'm sorry, Isabella, for what I did," I'm sorry. So I just means I don't put on rose flower. I should just run back to the guy. So at the end of the day, what are we talking about? Why do you want to keep that right? It is what it is. Let us what you feel about that. But like I said, they said they are pained, right? Away from that now, KOLA, of course, will welcome to his motherland, River State.
Ooh,
he was dressed, I mean, it was royalty. I see Koli Popo.
Amazing.
Well, sometimes KOLA go to say they call Koli Popo. When I open your mouth before your mom came, you told them in the room that Koli Popo they call you. But I don't know the right, it's just what it is, right? He was, welcome to the motherland. Of course, he was so happy to be there. And of course, I was like, man, he looked so good. Did you see him? It looked amazing. You understand, right?
I didn't see.
All right. It looked amazing. You understand, right? So I was welcomed at the airport. I said amazing stuff. Just that, when that's happened, people were talking about, how KOLA was live on IG. So some divas were laughing at, oh my goodness, see KOLA. For DEDE, when she was live, she had made probably close to 9K or whatever. Were live. So KOLA was about, 700 something, 900 or something, people that comment or whatever. I said, well, it's just what it is, right? Like I said, whatever.
When it comes for you people now, you guys will start crying.
Well, it's just what it is, right? Let us know what you feel about that Cinnamon Clan. Well, away from that, now MIDE, of course, she has something to say, Cinnamon Clan. Let's listen. Let's listen to MIDE. All right, while I know they finish. This is based on, her wants people to just come to a snap and ask her some questions, not over here on TikTok. Here's what she had to say, which caused another problem again while I'm to finish.
Okay, so you guys will go on my Snap and ask me. Okay, so I think that's what we should do now. Everybody, go on Snap. I'll only be answering the sensible questions. People that love me.
Why they run? Why they fear to answer?
I know they answer. No. Like, I only answer people that love me. I don't answer the other people that don't love me. That's all.
What if they love you and you don't know? They're just trying to, make you look like they don't like you.
Well,
does that make any sense?
It does. It really does. Because the way they are, like, on my case, you think, like, if you don't... Because if I genuinely don't fuck with someone, I'm not on their page. I don't care. Like, I'm just not. So it's a lot. But I really don't give a fuck. Like I said, I'm only going to answer questions to people that care about me and that
All right.
DEDE's fans.
Yeah. I don't know who is that person that's said what she said. I don't know who that is, right?
The person in the background.
Yeah, but you don't call small wahala for the baby, because it should have just ended with her just telling them to come over to the snap or whatever.
This which wahala?
Now you're talking about
who are they?
How'd I put it? Like in a way that which one we say if someone feels like they don't want to have such people in their space. It's what it is. There's only trying to convince that person what if they love you.
I don't think she was even trying to. I feel like she was just making her own point. It's not like she was trying to force her. No,
I get what you mean, but at the end of the day, even when you don't try to force something or whatever, when there's no point, there's no point.
Let me tell you what she was trying to say.
There's no points there.
I don't think she was trying to convince her. I felt like she was just trying to say, those people you see that are always asking you questions, indirectly, they are fans. Because I don't understand why you don't F with someone, you don't like someone.
What she said is that, don't you think that, the people you feel that don't like you, they actually do love you?
That's
in a way, that is still, in a way
that the person meant is that they are always in your case, in your case. If you genuinely do not like someone, what are you doing on their TikTok live? What are you doing there? Which means in a way you like them. That's what she meant. She's not, I feel like it's a sarcastic statement.
So it's sarcasm,
she made. Yes. Because I don't understand why you are going through that stress. Asking this DEDE. Go to DEDE. Like, what are you doing there?
You understand, right? So at the end of the day, you heard MIDE. She makes a whole lot of sense to an extent. If you don't F with someone, there's no reason for you to be on their page, actually. You understand, right? At the end of the day, if you're talking, oh my goodness, I'm so disappointed in you, I don't like how you do things, there's no need for you to come the next day.
No.
Don't you get it? Understand? You find a place to go leave.
If you legit do not like someone.
Exactly. If you legit do not like someone,
no,
it's best for you to save your sanity and save your mental health.
Yeah.
You bounce. So at the end of the day, you won't always be triggered by that person over and over again. You understand, right? But at the end of the day, the reaction to this, now this person said, this girl too, whoa. Another person, of course, said, now why then beat her before she entered the show? Well, you got to know this because she said this herself, right?
Exactly.
It just shows how daft you are.
Don't quite.
Yeah, very, 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 very daft. No, one of our Islam members said, please, no, don't quite understand right now. Waiting with the chop. No vex, I beg. No vex, you understand, right?
I might mistakenly
I
say
beg,
it.
I beg.
I might actually
But
mistakenly say it.
If I talk, I know it's a mistake. Oh,
It doesn't. Okay, you know what?
you understand, right?
If you
Don't
hear me
wanna-
say it,
we did chop don't
don't think it's the dog, because I feel like I've tasted it before. Do you get me?
Yeah.
That is not like the version of dog we are
Alright,
talking about.
Yeah, you understand, right? Of course, like I said, this person, why they beat her before she entered the show, right? This person said, even your supposed friend in the background can detect your insecurities. That is literally bleeding out. Why you did run? Why you did fear to answer a question? Come on,
you're actually dumb. Yeah, dumb.
Yeah, dumb.
You're actually dumb. Yeah. Let me tell you something.
Yeah,
something happened this week, right? Where someone said, feminism, you don't have it, like you need to have money to be a feminist, right? So people were mad about it, which statement was wrong, right? So eventually another person said, that you need to have money to be feminine. Do you know what people said?
Okay.
This is exactly what the other person was saying. I was like,
okay.
When has being feminine and feminism, when was both words the same? When did they have the same meaning? Feminine, feminism. How do they relate?
So let's say, for example, there is one that is a feminist.
Yes.
You understand, right?
So the other person was
saying,
saying,
one that is feminine.
Yes. So now that person said you need to have money to be a feminist, right? Which the person collected because that was a wrong statement to make, right? Like legit people made videos. Now another person from another country now said you have to have money to be feminine. People now went under the comments saying this is what the other girl was saying,
that's very
different. I was like, that was when I knew that people
very extremely daft.
Don't have sense. I was totally shocked. SNM clan. I was like,
it's very different. You understand, right? One being a feminist is different from you being feminine. Hope you understand,
please
right?
Please educate yourself. So this one now saying that insecure. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Have a mantra today. People that cannot equate to your reasoning. If your reasoning is very high, do not engage.
Don't explain. I'm telling you.
You understand, right? Let that be your mantra.
It's very laughable.
You understand, right? If you have a very high level of reasoning and people can never equate to that, be proud of yourself.
And if you can predict a conversation,
understand, right?
Before it ends,
yes.
Just use that your prediction.
Exactly, use it. Don't engage.
If you feel like that conversation will not end well, end it.
Don't engage. Understand, right?
Yeah.
You're not worth it, right? Now, of course, the same person, of course, said this again, right? This girl is literally so pained. Low self-esteem one by her. I mean, fans do this a lot. They go to other housemates' lives to say whatever, but it's left for you to screenshot it or screen it out. And this person saying that, fans do a lot. They go to other housemates' lives to say whatever. Now, you are not at any liberty to do whatever you want at anyone's life.
Exactly.
You are entitled to be blocked at that very moment. Don't you understand that? Nobody gave you that liberty. Nobody gave you that freedom.
Exactly. Because it's looking like you feel like you're going to their lives.
It's now becoming normalized that maybe you can do whatever you so please.
So she choosing to go to Snap to accept questions.
Yeah.
It's wrong and it screams insecurity. Yeah, daft.
Yeah, dance. Because at the end of the day now, you are not entitled to your freedom to act senseless at anyone's life or towards anybody. You understand, right? If you behave anyhow, you go collect anyhow. Hope you understand it. There's no maybe, for example, because you are a viewer or you are a subscriber, you can act anyhow. And when you have been given return, you think you deserve a privilege or special treatment, you decrease. You go collect. Because at the end of the day now, what gave you the effrontery to behave like a dense person?
Exactly.
And you would expect another, come on. So it's not normalized. You don't have a free ticket. You don't have a green card.
Especially the person did not say anything.
You understand, right?
Yeah.
Good. Now the person further said, just watch. This person is telling me just watch. Choose and answer questions related to you. The pressed MF. You understand, right? So in other words, just watch. Anybody that's saying whatever, leave them and just.
And I call that depressed mother.
So at the end of the day now, when you set this right, look at how it's normalized for you to state this.
So she cannot conveniently choose to answer people on Snap.
You understand, right? So at the end of the day now, if they can't give you 1 or 2 now, you'll be crying like you're the victim. Now, are you the victim?
Meet your friends in the gutter because you don't have sense. Your friends are waiting for you in the what? Gutter. Go and meet that
You
tilapia.
understand, right? Gutter is too small. Where you reside is the sewage. You understand, right? Then your other members are in pit latrine.
Go and meet your friends.
You can find them there. You
Yeah,
understand,
meet your
right?
friends.
Good.
Because you have a whole lot
All right.
there waiting for you.
All right. So another person
Spit
is sensible people only. That's my queen, MIDE. Well, of course, as I said, low self-esteem is turning into chill person, whatever. Well, you can just see what's happening in the client. Lastly, this person said, I still love MIDE fan base. They don't worship rubbish. They stand strong. All right, you want to say something, Maureen? Yeah.
No, I just feel like sometimes people just use words they don't understand.
Yeah, I swear.
People just use words they don't understand. And they say it with so much vim, like with so much energy. They type it, and in their mind, it makes so much sense to them. I really pity you. I can keep quiet because my mouth was really bad.
All right, it is what it is. Well, that's something away from that. Now, this person said this right about, Isabella and KOYIN. This person said, come to think of it, I just remember that Isabella told KOYIN that she loves that braids he did the last time in the house before the finale night, that the braids were perfect. That's the hairstyle he did again. Kobella, Mapamina, whatever, right? So this person standing there, still trying to stand still like Kobella is still whatever. Well, if you feel that, no problem, understand, right? But I mean, wasn't that twist? That braid, isn't that twist? Wasn't that twist?
Yeah, it's twist. It's twist.
All right, well, you understand. So they are just like saying, KOYIN went back to go do it. After he did, you understand, right? Went back to go do it. Understand? Listen to her again. Understand? That's what he wants to do. They say Kobella. I said, well, at the end of the day, people can just put out statements to make themselves feel better. They create their own world. Yeah. They create that bubble. You understand, right?
I'm looking for a safe space.
A safe space, right?
And I have Gigi Jasmine and I have Doris.
Right. Well, I know they finished. Well, away from that, this person said about Jason J that one thing I respect Jason J for in this post show is the fact that he kept his distance from the 3 girls. If you want to know who the 3 girls, are Joanna, Sultana, and DEDE, right?
Yeah.
He was situated with in the show. There is nothing like he's still friends with this one, but not friends with this one. That's so wise of him, you understand? So at the end of the day, right, rather than sticking to this particular person, it's best I avoid all 3. So they won't know how to put or whatever. Well, at the end of the day, if you're not happy about what you're doing, and because of you feel how they're going to talk about those things, you're not happy at the end of the day, my brother, you're hurting yourself, right? By the end of the day now, if you just feel like that's just what you want to do and it's fine, but you go on and do that, right? At the end of the day, you focus on yourself. That's just the whole thing. That's the whole keyword. Focus on you. You understand, right? If you focus on them, how are they going to help you in any way? Focus on yourself. Groom yourself, right? It is what it is.
I don't understand why this is the case.
I don't know. But I mean,
because it's actually vice versa.
Vice versa.
They are not looking for you too.
Okay, vice versa. Okay, in the sense that, yeah. It's returned as well. But I mean, I can say that for DEDE. I can say that for Joanna. I can't say that for Sultana.
Please.
And that's what I'm saying, Maureen.
The table is laughing.
All right, so these were this. I'm glad you're ready to show remember, comment here, let us know what you feel about this video. If you love this video, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like our videos, share our videos, subscribe us. We say thank you guys at Red Best because are awesome. Always remember, never give up, be the best at what you do. Success is guaranteed, it's not an option. That's it then, guys. See you on next, guys.
Peace, chakalaka.